A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, Mid-Hudson It's Friday, July 2nd. The cause of a New York National Guard Black Hawk helicopter crash during a training mission near Rochester on January 20th was a procedural error during an emergency training maneuver, the Army announced yesterday. Among the 3 men killed in the crash near Menton was Chief Warrant Officer 2, 30-year-old Daniel Pryal, a native of Warwick. The Army said it has since restricted practicing that emergency procedure to flight simulators. This will be the first summer in 2 years that we will be able to enjoy barbecues and all the kinds of activities safely thanks to COVID-19 vaccinations, and law enforcement officials want to emphasize safety first when enjoying the outdoors. To that end, they met Thursday at a Monroe pub to remind people to act responsibly. Executive Assistant Orange County District Attorney Robert Conflitti says while it will be a time to get together, do it smartly.
It's going to be a summer where we rightfully come back together and enjoy each other's company, but we need to make sure that we all do it in a way that's not reckless, in a way where we use our heads.
State Police Troop F Commander Major Paul DiQuarto emphasized safe driving.
When someone makes the choice to drive after using alcohol or drugs, they are endangering the lives of everyone on the road, including themselves.
That was reinforced by Tom Kennedy of Dana Distributors, the Budweiser distributor in Orange, Sullivan, and Rockland counties.
We know that drunk driving accidents increase during holiday weeks, during warm weather, but we also know drunk driving is 100% preventable. Whether you're a called cab, a rideshare service, or use public transportation, or designated driver for home, make sure you do your part to keep loved ones safe and on the roads.
Law enforcement officials said they will be targeting impaired driving and said those enjoying water sports must use safe boating practices and wear life jackets. The Orange County Health Department has received an $800,000 U.S. Housing and Human Services Office grant for minority health as part of a new 2-year initiative to identify and implement best practices for improving health literacy to enhance COVID-19 vaccination and other mitigation practices among underserved populations. Middletown City Court Judge Richard Girton will be running for a slot on the 9th Judicial District Supreme Court this fall. He ran unsuccessfully last year.
I got throughout the district 366,000 votes, which wasn't enough to win, but it was the highest number that I've been told anyway. I've been told that's the highest number of votes that any Republican or conservative candidate in the 9th JD has ever received. So I think I start from a good base, and I'm going to go from there.
This year there will be 5 slots open on the bench. Rain threatened the ribbon cutting of a new quarter-mile trail that connects the Breakneck Pass and Wilkinson Trails, so it was conducted Thursday in Cold Spring, a few miles south when entering the village. It provides people a place when they get to the flagpole, the first place when you get up the mountain, said Eric Couliside, the New York State Commissioner of Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation, who cut the ribbon.
It's so great for both safety, circulation, but also it's a beautiful trail. It has viewpoints of its own. It's just a magnificent addition to this hillside.
The trail will help hikers down the mountain with stone steps, making it safer, he said. A Monticello man was sentenced in Sullivan County Court on Thursday to 12 years in prison and 5 years of post-release supervision for shooting another man last year in the village of Liberty. 30-year-old Tyrell Chandler pled guilty before Judge Jim Farrell to first-degree assault in the shooting at the Knights Inn on the night of May 10, 2020. District Attorney Megan Galligan recommended the 12-year sentence, noting Chandler's history of violence, gang affiliation, and the circumstances of the case, which included Chandler's attempt to collect a significant drug debt from the victim right before the shooting. Ulster County Legislature Chairman David Donaldson stepped in an effort to end a stalemate between the county controller March Gallagher and the Ulster County Resource Recovery Agency. Gallagher asked the UCRRA for financial documents. The agency refused and she sued them. Donaldson, meanwhile, delivered data and records to the controller's office, which had been recently produced by UCRRA at his request. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com.